The mission statement of Mount Scopus encompasses the 4 pillars that we believe are so important for young people today and that we believe Mount Scopus excels at. The first is academic excellence. We want to give our students the ability to learn, to critique, to compare, to analyse, and we want to give them a lifelong love of learning that will take them beyond the school and will help them throughout their career.
מסעדות כמו שאת רואה.
וואו.
כן, עבדתי.
ומה היה המסעדה המעדיף שם?
המסעדה הכי ישנה.
I emerged as a confident person who really felt validated that I was smart, that I could make my way in the world and that I could rise to the top.
I had fantastic teachers, wonderful friends who were still friends, friends for life. All of our experiences were deep dive experiences. It didn't really matter what the subject was, what the sporting or excursion activity was. These were activities that inspired us for life.
I studied mainly maths and physics and chemistry and very hardcore sciences, and I was, now I'm very aware of the whole issue of women in STEM, science, technology, engineering and maths, and I'd have to say that while I was at school I was oblivious to the gender issue. So I think as a woman in the 1970s I was encouraged to do anything I wanted, and it was actually very ahead of its time in many ways.
Our second pillar is the belief in the holistic education, finding opportunities for our students to excel and develop in sport, in music, in art, in drama, in debating, in any aspect of their personality.
For me, it was a lot of the extracurricular activities. So if it was a school musical, I'd get involved and play whatever sports that I could as best as I could.
Our third pillar is the Jewish identity that we imbue in our students. And our aim is to give them knowledge, values and experiences that will enable them to make an informed choice as to the meaning of their Jewish identity. We want every student to leave our college with their Jewish identity enhanced in some way. And thankfully, we're successful at that.
Look, I obviously loved the Jewish side. I loved all the Jewish studies that we did. I loved celebrating all the festivals, all the Chagim. And I think that one of the most important things for me about school is the networks. And you don't think about it when you're at school, when you're just a student in a primary classroom or a secondary classroom, but the people that are in your year level are really people that you continue to keep in touch with.
Faith, community, identity was a big part of my experience, and that gives you something that runs through your life regardless of the roles that you have or the age that you are or the company you keep.
We started a minyan, a Friday morning minyan that we ended up doing breakfasts, basically bribing kids to come and do a shul service with a bit of challah and some marmite. But it was just another way that Scopus found or gave students an opportunity to get involved in Jewish life and encourage Jewish life.
Scopus has majorly contributed to my Jewish identity. The informal team have played a massive role in that. The Zaya camps were definitely a highlight of my schooling. And on those camps, they really encourage you to question and to critically think about your Jewish identity. It made me realise that I can take my own path.
And our fourth pillar is that sense of community engagement, to help our students understand that they are members of many communities, their town, their country, the world, the Jewish community, and that they can play their part in helping those communities to grow.
Mount Scopus College, in my opinion, is the best Jewish school in the world, and I'm tremendously proud that my children are enrolled in the school, and hopefully one day my grandchildren will be too.
I had such a positive experience from Scopus. I wanted to ensure that my kids could be exposed to that same experience. And it wasn't until I actually went overseas, and my husband's from overseas, that I came to appreciate how unique Scopus is within our community and how unique our community is because we've got a school like Scopus.
As President, it is my great privilege to lead a school that combines excellent education, outstanding Jewish experiences, opportunities to explore a variety of interests, and an awareness of the importance of service to our community. As a graduate, I'm grateful I had a Scopus education. As a parent, I'm thankful for everything the college provides. And as a school leader, I'm working on ensuring that Scopus stays strong for generations to come. Chazak ve'ematz, be strong and of good courage.